Hey everybody, Sam Serious here. I've been playing around with some of the 1.19 content here, and I came across the Shrieker, and I came to discover that this can actually be an alternative to a pressure plate in a very unique way. Like, for anybody who's played around with this for a while, would have noticed that the skulk sensor set it off to make it sound, but here, you can actually just walk on it, and it'll just set off. Now keep in mind, I'm not moving here, and this is constantly going off. And I'm not moving, so as long as you're just standing on it, it will just keep on going off. So my next thought was, can an observer react to this? Yes, it can. So it pulses. Something that I keep in mind though is like no redstone signal or anything. It does require a observer to react with. Even a comparator doesn't work with this, but yeah. I can just stand, do nothing, and this thing's essentially a clock of a pressure plate alternative of sort. It's not a pressure plate, but acts like one, but with an internal clock. So it's nice to see that the observer will pick up whenever the Shrieker screeches. Like a pressure plate would also work too as well, these things, but difference is it's only a one-time pulse whenever the pressure plate changes state. And I'll walk on or walk off of it. That's when that pressure plate will change its state. So you can only just trip it off twice. But you can also stand on it and it'll hold its signal, unlike the Shrieker there. There's also another thing too as well that I noticed about the Shrieker too as well. A lot of you probably, or some of you probably, I can't talk. Some of you probably already know this. Mobs won't set off the Shrieker. Only players do. Mobs can activate a pressure plate, but they won't set off a Shrieker, so yeah. This actually might be like a good player only system. That this can actually be a means to be like a player only detector. So there's all sorts of interesting uses that a skulk Shrieker would have. Anyways, I just figured I'd just bring this up to people's attention here. There might be some redstoners that might be able to make use of this. And there's probably people who can use like this for making player activated switches for traps or something in the bases. So there's potential with the skulk Shrieker here. Anyways, hope you all find this useful, and mine on.